Hey everybody, this is Mark Seavey from Seavey Engineering, and this is the second video in a series. Today we'll be discussing the Pro Series glare control shields. So these fit the Pro and Standard Series. They come fully assembled. So we'll just pop this out of here. On these here, they're left loose so that they'll slide over the light easy. And then we're just going to tighten the screws up. So looking at the unit from the back side, you can see they got these neoprene pads that ride against the lens, and we got two side brackets which go around the extended boss on the frames. We got stainless steel hardware and marine grade aluminum that's been powder coated. So let's get a light over here and throw it on real quick. So I have a really old shop unit that's missing some screws, and it's been for testing and different things. So this is the unit. We don't want to be trying things on a brand new light, so let's pop this off of here. Just a 3/4 inch. I would never use impacts on stainless steel hardware if you can help it, even if they're threaded into aluminum. When you take this off, in behind there's a plastic washer that has to go back in there. If not, you'll get galvanic corrosion between the stainless steel and the aluminum body. It's really ugly. Not good. So even though it's kind of a pain, you got to put those back in when we install the glare shield. So we'll pop these off. On the boat, it's really good to have a second or third set of hands to take care of this. So being that your bracket's probably fixed, you got a heavy light and you're trying to install this without dropping anything, so it can be kind of a pain. So more hands the better. So I'm just going to slide this bracket away. So at the top of the light we have this vent. You'll see a kick out in the glare control device that has a clearance for that, and no louvers will be over the sticker area. So we'll grab this, kind of spread these brackets out by hand, set it on the face, slide it up, let it rest down, and it should set right inside the frame with very, very little side-to-side play. Then we'll just line these up with these side bosses. It's pretty well on there. All we need now is a number 2 Phillips head, and be very careful not to slip and gall the finish. So what you want to do is just put enough tension on these that you start to see it suck in, but you don't want to put so much that these start to flare out. This step can wait until you already have the lower bracket on, but sometimes it's easier when it's laying here if you have them in the shop. But if you're on the boat, it may be easier to just plop this thing on and get it right back into your stainless steel bracket. You can use your own discretion on that. I would not attempt it by yourself, that's for sure. These lights can get heavy and you don't want to drop anything off the boat or into the water. Alright, so that's pretty well just 90% installed right there. It's already pretty tight. Bring our bracket back over. And I like to take my thumbs and kind of hold these away from the powder coat to not scratch it up. Take our plastic, kind of line up the hole as much as we can. Drop that down in there. Again, these are not the most fun thing. I have to use a screwdriver. If you're worried about scratching something, you can put a little electrical tape over the end. Kind of get it lined up. I guarantee it will not go that smooth for you if you're in the field. Some people put a little dab of grease on them just to kind of hold them in place. Just be careful you're not using something that could be corrosive or something that will give you pains later on. Alright, we have an installed glare shield. Let's back this up a little bit. So you'll want to take your light, it's already in your bracket. If you're in kind of closer to dusk or in the morning, you can kind of lay this down until the glare is apparent on your bow. Bring it back up a little bit so it clears, so you're not seeing any apparent glow. Give them the final snug. Check over all these screws one more time with your Phillips screwdriver. They don't need to be super tight, just snug enough. You can see it sucked together from the other side. These are nylocks, so they won't loosen up. That is it. It's all installed. Nice and easy. And they look pretty cool.